Hello everyone, how are you and welcome to Abhith Siksha. Ami pohi aso class 9 science and this is chapter 1 method in our surrounding part 5. Yes, this is part 5. Man ami already sarita class kori lolu. And in those 4 class ami bahut kiba kibi discuss korislo. Jodi heita class attend kora nai, my suggestion is that attend kori loba hedut. Okay? Because everything is related. Jodi agor khini poha nai ghop ko ya etu class le jump mari pale bujibole okman difficulty hobo pare. So jodi attend kora nai kori loba, and for those students who have attended ami eta short recap lolo regarding ami last class ki pohisilu. Okay? So last class we studied about the states of matter and how can we interconvert between them. Mane ami solid eta liquid ole kenake convert koribo paru, liquid or gas ole kenake convert koribo paru. There are two ways: by changing temperature and pressure. Temperature or pressure change korida we can interconvert between the different states of matter. Silon command. Solid or liquid conversion. The process name is fusion. Yes, ei hinte ami pohisilu regarding melting point and latent heat of fusion. Liquid to gas, process name is vaporization, aru ei hinte ami pohisilu boiling point and latent heat of vaporization. Gas to liquid, process name condensation. Liquid to solid, process name solidification. Solid to direct gas, sublimation. Aru gas or direct solid, it is deposition. Along with examples ami last class of pohi thoisu. ঠিক আছে সো কেনেকৈ হৈছিলে কিয় হৈছিলে কি চেঞ্জেস কৰিলে হয় এই গুটেখিনি বস্তু আমি লাস্ট ক্লাছত অলৰেডি ডিসকাস কৰিছো সো মই গুটেখিনি আকো এবাৰ ৰিপিট নকৰো উপৰে গুটেখিনি তো বুজাই দিলো বাট ইন ডেপথ মই আকো নকৰো ঠিক আছে any doubts or any confusion regarding that you can comment us and then আমি better understanding কৰিবৰ কাৰণে তোমালোকৰ help হ'ব যাতে so we will bring a new class or a doubt clearance class for you ঠিক আছে So, এই গুটেখিনি part যদি বুজি পাইছা there is a small question for you so that তোমালকে নিজে নিজকে টেস্ট কৰিব পাৰা question তো কি হয় চাই লও question So Alka was making tea in a kettle suddenly she felt intense heat from the puff of steam gushing out of the spout of the kettle She wondered whether the temperature of the steam was higher than that of the water boiling in the kettle comment ঠিক আছে এই হিন্তে দুটামান বস্তু মনত ৰাখিব লাগিব হে দুটামান বস্তু কি হয় লেটস সি 0 ডিগ্ৰী সেলসিয়াছত কি হয় আইস মেল্ট হয় টু বিকাম ওয়াটার yes ঠিক আছে আইস মেল্ট হয় টু বিকাম ওয়াটার মানে 0 ডিগ্ৰী সেলসিয়াছত আমাৰ ওচৰত আইসও থাকিব এন্ড ওয়াটারও থাকিব 0 ডিগ্ৰী সেলসিয়াছত আইসও থাকিব ওয়াটারও থাকিব thermometer ami mane the temperature will be 0 degree only ঠিক আছে আমি changes দেখা না পাও at 0 degree ice water they both exist but আমাক যদি খুদে heat কাৰ বেছি heat energy কাৰ ওচৰত বেছি থাকিব then the answer will be water why because conversion of water state লৈ যেটা convert হয় latent heat of fusion involve হৈ আছে yes so water heat energy বেছি হয় heat বেছি হয় ঠিক আছে water same কথা যদি আমি 100 degree celsius ত চাও 100 degree celsius ত কি হয় water boils yes vaporization হয় water boil হয় মানে কি water gets converted into water vapor মানে at 100 degree celsius we will have both water and water vapor yes water and water vapor duita pam but heat energy car besi hobo heat energy besi hobo water vapor why because latent heat of vaporization is involved yes so indirectly my answer to koi dilu heat energy water vapor besi hobo because latent heat of vaporization is involved indirectly my answer to koi dilu কিন্তু গুটে আনসার টু ফর্ম করি সেন্টেন্স অত বুজাই মেলি লিখাটো ইটস আপ টু ইউ হেতু তোমালকৰ দায়িত্ব হেতু তোমালকে কৰিবা ঠিক আছে সো উপরে আনসারটোৱে কৈ দিলো বাৰু বাট ফর্মিং অফ দি আনসার হেতু তোমালকে কৰি লবা ঠিক আছে নাও দিস ওয়াজ অল অ্যাবাউট লাস্ট ক্লাস আমি লাস্ট ক্লাসত এবু কৰি আছিলো আজি আমি ডিসকাস কৰিম ইভাপোরেশন Can matter change its state or next topic to hoise evaporation. Evaporation ki hoy? Question number 1 about evaporation is that what is evaporation? Yes. And a small example loi lo. Je borokhun dia pisot roads bilagot ki hoy? Roads are wet. Yes. Borokhun dise rasta bolli titi thakibo. Yes, korba jodi gat ase gatot ki hobo pani khumabo. Yes, and then kisman area flood hoy. So flood ole na jao paru. In normal sense rasta jetia pani bhori jay then ki hoy kunubai goi pla rasta to muse goi niki kunubai mop lo pla muse niki ta amar ghorot pani porile ami ki koru kapur ekhon lo pla muse diu but rasta jetia borokhun pore kunubai goi pla muse goi niki kunao to no muse. Yes, but then the next morning jeta rasta to sa ami dekha pao je rasta pura hukan hoy ase like agdina khon borokhon dise but next day khon gute rasta hukan. How is that possible? So rasta je pani pori asle pani hini kole gol. That water gets converted into water vapor. Thik ase he water to ki hoy water vapor le convert hoy jay and water vapor earth or atmosphere ote present thake kintu ami dekha na pao. ঠিক আছে so water gets converted into water vapor আমি গম পাইছিলো যে water যেটা water vapor হলে convert হয় আমাক কি লাগিব we need to increase the temperature increase কৰিব লাগিব last classত আমি কি কৰি আছিলো water or temperature increase কৰি আছিলো to its boiling point তাৰ পিছত water gets converted into water vapor yes কিন্তু ৰাস্তাত আমি গবলা পানীখিনি boil কৰো নেকি we never do that yes but still water gets converted into water vapor and then disappears. Yes? So, this phenomena is known as evaporation. Evaporation at ki hoy water gets converted into water vapor kintu boiling point or loke na jay. Temperature to kiman boiling point or loke na jay tar tolote conversion hoy jay. Thik ase and convert ki hole hoy jabo water to water vapor. Thik ase enago kole amar no hobo amak eta proper definition debo. So proper definition to ki hoy evaporation. So evaporation is a phenomena. Evaporation ki hoy? It is a phenomena of change of a liquid into vapors at any temperature below its boiling point. Ami boiling point or loge jua nai. Boiling point or tolote a conversion to hoy jay. Thik ase? Boiling point or loge jua nai. But that does not mean that amak heat na lage. Amak heat lagibo. But ইমান extreme heat না লাগে একেবারে boiling point লাগে আমার যাবলে একো দরকার নাই ফর एग्जांपल water boiling point হৈছে 100 ডিগ্ৰী সেলসিয়াস আমি water evaporate হবলে 100 ডিগ্ৰী নাপালেও হ'ব তাৰ তলতে water can evaporate into vapors ঠিক আছে এখিনি ক্লিয়ার আছে ডেফিনেশন তো আকো এবাৰ ভালকৈ চাই লোৱা Then this evaporation is a surface phenomena. Boiling was a bulk phenomena. Mane ami jodi beaker etat pani law and then boil koru that entire volume beaker ot jiman pani asle gute khini not evaporate vaporize hoi pele gusi jabo. But evaporation is a surface phenomena. Pani ase uporor layer to first evaporate hobo. Then tar tolor layer to evaporate hobo then tar tolor to ultimately jetialoke layers na thake tetialoke pani evaporate hoy goi thakibo thik ase bostu to dekhunte enekwa lage je both are same because ultimately he gute pani khini vaporize hoise but difference kot ase eta bulk phenomena hoy eta surface phenomena hoy jodi note down kori asa e gute khini note down kori lobo pa thik ase evaporation definition the first point is the definition second is that it is a surface phenomenon ঠিক আছে এনি ক্লিয়ার আছে now evaporation it is affected by certain factors কিছুমান ফ্যাক্টৰে evaporationৰ rate to determine কৰে rate to affect কৰে মই যদি factors এটাৰ number ক'ব লাগে there are 5 factors which affect evaporation আৰু এই পাঁচটা factors একো নতুন factor নহয় it's nothing new আমি already জানো এই পাঁচটা factors কিন্তু আমি খালি ধুনিয়াকৈ বনাই পেলাই সেন্টেন্স ফর্ম কৰি পেলাই লিখিব জানিব লাগিব factors পাঁচটা already জানো but sentence formation তো আমি জানিব লাগিব and how it is related আমি অকমান scientific language তো বুজি পাব লাগিব ঠিক আছে পাঁচটা factors কি হয় let us see the 5 factors which affects evaporation. Hegita hoise surface area, temperature, humidity, wind speed, nature of liquid. ঠিক আছে এনেকৈ শুনো এনেকৈ যেটা মই পাঁচটা পইণ্ট উলিয়াই দিছো এটা এনেকৈ লাগিছে চাগে how are they related but এটা simple example ধৰি লোৱা day to day life ত যোনটো কৰা হয় day to day life ৰ example এটা লৈ লওঁ ঠিক আছে for example তোমালোকে কি কৰ কাপোৰটো ধুৱাই yes ঘৰতো কাপোৰ ধোৱা হয় so কাপোৰ ধুই পেলাই মেলিব লাগে suppose ঠিক আছে we need to dry our clothes ঠিক আছে so clothes যেটা dry কৰা হয় আমি clothes fold কৰি পেলাই dry কৰো নে এনেকৈ spread কৰি পেলাই dry কৰো question number 1 হৈছে যেটা আমি clothes dry কৰো যেটা আমি বাহিৰত শুকুৱাবলৈ দিও আমি fold কৰি পেলাই শুকুৱাবলৈ দিও নে we spread the clothes আমি সদায় spread কৰো spread কৰিলে কি হয় surface area increase হয় আৰু আমি spread কিয় কৰো because যেটা আমি spread কৰো সোনকালে শুকায় yes it dries faster মানে the water present in the cloth it evaporates faster so our first point to is surface area if surface area increases rate of evaporation also increases clear ase good next আমি যেতিয়া কাপোৰ মেলু যেতিয়া কাপোৰ শুকুৱাবলৈ দিও ঘৰৰ ভিতৰত শুকুৱাবলৈ দিও নে ঘৰৰ বাহিৰত শুকুৱাও yes why because ঘৰৰ বাহিৰত ৰ'দ আছে ৰ'দ মানে কি গৰম আছে temperature is high yes so second point is temperature if temperature rises rate of evaporation also increases ঠিক আছে this is the reason why ঠাণ্ডা দিনত clothes dry slower as compared to that in summers গৰমৰ দিনত সোনকালে শুকায় ঠাণ্ডা দিনত it takes time yes why because temperature affects the rate of evaporation next number 3 we have humidity ভাবি লোৱা যে জুৱাকালি কি হল বৰষুণ দিছিলে suppose ঠিক আছে জুৱাকালি বৰষুণ দিছিলে আজি তোমালোকে কাপোৰ মেলিব লাগে ঠিক আছে কাপোৰ ধুইছা and then কাপোৰ মানে শুকাবলৈ বাহিৰত মেলিব লাগে okay so বতৰটো বহুত ডাৱৰীয়া হৈ আছে the weather is very cloudy ঠিক আছে বহুত ডাৱৰীয়া হৈ আছে so এতিয়া যেটা তুমি কাপোৰ বাহিৰত মেলিবা will it take the normal amount of time normally যিমান সময় লাগে সিমান টাইমে লব না তাতকৈ বেছি টাইম লব in cloudy days ত কি হয় humidity level is high cloudy days ত কি হয় humidity level is high so clothes take a longer time to dry মানে the rate of evaporation is slow so আমি ক'ব পাৰো when humidity is high rate of evaporation is low clear আছে বস্তুটো day to day life for examples ৰ লগত relate কৰিবা then it will become very simple to understand point number 4 we have wind speed এটা আজিও যেনবা বৰষুণে দি আছে কালি বৰষুণ দি আছে আজিও বৰষুণে দি আছে ঠিক আছে আজিও বৰষুণে দি আছে so you can't আমি বাহিৰত মানে কি হয় আমি বাহিৰত কাপোৰ মেলিব নোৱাৰো এতিয়া we cannot let our clothes dry out so আমি কি কৰিম ঘৰৰ ভিতৰত মেলিম correct so ঘৰৰ ভিতৰত মেলিম so ঘৰৰ ভিতৰত ইনে normally মেলি থলে শুকাব নে fan on কৰিলে শুকাই যাব obviously when we on the fan then the clothes will dry faster yes হেতুৱে হৈছে wind speed fan on কৰা মানে কি হৈছে we are increasing wind speed ঘৰৰ ভিতৰত এটা এটো naturally কৈ আছো like in a large scale কি হ'ব বাহিৰত আমি wind speed বুলি কম ঘৰৰ ভিতৰত fan চলি আছে হেতু বেলেগ কথা but এটো দুইটা relate কৰা বস্তুটো ঠিক আছে so wind speed যেতিয়া increase হয় then the rate of evaporation will also increase ঠিক আছে and then the last point the fifth point is nature of liquid so liquid or rate of evaporation same na thake কিছুমানে পুতুকে evaporate হয় and some liquids they take time for example লৈ পেলা কবলৈ গলে আমি কব পাৰো there are substances which are very volatile so পুতুকে evaporate হয় গুচি যায় for example acetone আছে then we have spirit নহলে kerosene yes So এই গুটেবোৰ বস্তু কি হয় they are very volatile substances so their rate of evaporation is very high. So nature of liquid also depends or also affects the rate of evaporation. So our pasta point ki hai surface area increase hole rate of evaporation increases, temperature increase hole rate of evaporation increases, humidity increase hole evaporation decreases, wind speed increase mane evaporation increase, and nature of liquid also depends. Volatile substance jodi hoy evaporation or rate ki hobo increase hobo, and non volatile hole rate of evaporation decrease hoy. Thik ase? So pasta point dhuniya koi day to day life for examples or logot relate koriba, and then jodi exam at question ahe to dhuniya koi likhibo pariba. Thik ase? So what are the factors affecting evaporation? We have 5 factors. 5 factors ki hai 1 2 3 4 5. These are the 5 factors. How are they related or how are they affecting? Like this. Ki increase hole evaporation rate ki hobo hetu okman bhalkoi sai laba. Thik ase? Jodi likhibole mon ase you can write this. Thik ase? Okay. So these are the factors affecting evaporation. Next amar topic ki ase? Let's see that. Next we have the cooling effect of evaporation. Ketia bai to mon korise na about during summers when we are feeling very hot. Ami ki koru? We take a bath. Yes? We take a cold bath. Yes? So after a bath, like gadhwa pisot, our body feels very not cold, but comparatively our body temperature okman down hoy jay. Bahirot kheli dhuli schoolor pra bahut kosto kori pela ahisa, and then what we do, we take a bath, and then we feel relaxed, bahut relaxing feel hai because body temperature okman komi jay. Why? This is the cooling effect of evaporation. Aru eta example no seniba. During summers ki hoy when it is very hot outside, ami ki koru ghoror bahirot sutalot we spread water, we sprinkle water, and then after some time amar bahut cooling feel eta hai, bahut cool feel eta hai, the cool air mane breeze ami feel koribo paro. Nohole ghoror upor roofot we sprinkle water. Summers ot ami ki koru we sprinkle water, and then after some time ki hoy bahut mane relaxing feel hoy, thanda feel hoy, temperature to okman kom hoy jay. So these are all examples of the cooling effect of evaporation. Nohole evaporative cooling hoy ki exactly thanda no ami keneko feel kori aso, let us see that. During evaporation the particles of liquid absorb energy. Moi first ote koisilu evaporation or karone boiling point reach koribo nalage, but that does not mean that we do not require heat. Amak heat itiao lagibo. Thik ase? So evaporation or karone heat lage. During evaporation the particles of liquid absorbs energy from the surrounding to regain the energy lost. Evaporation hobo karone energy eta lagibo. So ki hobo water will utilize that energy for the state change. Water or water vapor convert hobo lagibo, hetu e koise that is the energy lost. So he energy junto lost korise, junto lose korise, to regain that energy ki kore water, most particularly water kotha koi ase, okay, not all types of liquid. So water ki kore, they take up energy from its surrounding. A statement or meaning hetue hoise. During evaporation particles of liquid for example water dhorilu, so ki kore they absorb energy from the surrounding opor energy absorb kore to compensate for the energy lost. This absorption of energy from the surrounding makes the surrounding cool. Jodi surrounding opor energy loi ase teta surrounding or energy komi jabo ne? Jodi ami heat energy terms ot ko surrounding or pra heat loi ase, so surrounding to ki hoy jabo, surrounding to thanda hoy jabo. Yes, because surrounding or energy to low hoy gol. So this absorption of energy from the surrounding makes the surrounding cold. This is known as evaporative cooling or cooling effect of evaporation. Buzi paisa? Is it clear to you? Ekebare simple way monot rakhiba. For evaporation amak first ki lagibo, we will first need heat. Besi heat na lage because ami boiling point attain koribo na lage, but we do require heat. Okay, a heat to that liquid will lose for the state conversion. State conversion or karne the liquid will utilize some energy. Yes, mane he energy to used up hoy gol. He used up energy to akoto to pabo lagibo na korobar pra. Kor pra pabo. It will take from the surrounding. Surrounding or pra absorb kori lobo energy to. ঠিক আছে যেহেতু surrounding or pra energy to absorb kori loi lole. Surrounding or energy to komi jabo. যদি আমি heat energy terms ot ko surrounding or heat komi jabo. Surrounding or heat komi gol mane the surrounding will become cooler. Yes, thanda ho jabo surrounding to. This is the cooling effect of evaporation. This is why after sweating amar thanda feel hoy. Yes, sweating or pisot amar thanda feel hoy because when we sweat ki hoy amar the sweat evaporates. And evaporation leads to evaporative cooling nohole cooling effect of evaporation. Clear as that? Cooling effect of evaporation or there are various applications. Eta jodu koye dilu for example sweating or kotha koi dilu. After sweating amar ki hoy thanda feel hoy. Why thanda feel hoy? Because of evaporative cooling. Then again another is that we should always wear cotton clothes during winter. Sorry, winter no hoy, summer. We should always wear cotton clothes during summer. Comfortable hoy heto na hoy because there is a scientific reason behind it. Cotton absorbs sweat. ঠিক আছে sweat absorb কৰে so summer ot obviously বহুত গৰম থাকে yes আমি বহুত কাম কৰি থাকো বহুত গৰম feel হয় so we sweat yes আমি যেটা sweat কৰো we want clothes which absorbs the sweat ঠিক আছে এনেকুৱা clothes পিন্ধিব লাগে which will absorb the sweat so আমি কি পিন্ধিম cotton clothes পিন্ধিম because cotton clothes absorb sweat cotton clothes sweat absorb কৰিব and that cotton cloth or পৰা কি হ'ব the sweat will evaporate and then we will feel cool. Jodi ami synthetic clothes pinthu. For example, nylon hog, polyester hog, ebor sab synthetic clothes ot pore. So synthetic clothes pinle ki hobo they will not absorb sweat. Sweat absorb nokoribo, sweat evaporate hobo nuaribo. As a result ami thanda feel nokoru. In fact, besi he gorom lagi thakibo amar. So inekwa question hude je why should we wear cotton clothes during summer? The reason is cooling effect of evaporation because cotton clothes absorb kore sweat and sweat absorb korile it can easily get evaporated. ঠিক আছে এটো পারিবা তার লগতে আৰু এটা কোৱেশ্চন আছে ঠাণ্ডা বটল এটা যেতিয়া ফ্ৰিজাৰৰ পৰা আমি উলিয়াই আনো and then the টেবুলত থৈ দিও বা অকমান দেৰি কাৰণে বাহিৰত থৈ দিও then we see tiny sweat droplets. Yes, tiny sweat droplets. Our color to beleg long paro to dekhai poa nai নহলে. We see tiny sweat droplets. Yes, bottle we see tiny droplets of water and dekha tenukwa lage as if bottle is sweating. Bottle to ghami thoka nisna lage. So why is this? Human or sweating or to the reason to koi dilu because we sweat and then evaporation hoy jay. A bottle tu baru sweat kori ase niki? Hosa koe sweat kori ase niki? What is this? Cotton clothes. This was the example of cotton clothes. Cotton clothes are reason to ki asile evaporation. But jodi bottle or question khudhe say why freezer opra uliana bottle to jeta ami bahirot okon der karone thoi diu why do we see tiny droplets of water ketiao evaporation boli likhi nidiba. Okay, the answer is not evaporation. The answer is the exact opposite of evaporation. The answer is condensation. So ki hoy jete ami freezer opra bottle eta uliai anu the surface of the bottle is very cold. The surface of the bottle is very cold. Yes, surface to cold hoy thake and then ami bahirot ani thoi dilu. Bahiror atmosphere junbur water vapors present ase. That water vapor, for example, these are the water vapors in the atmosphere. These water vapors ki koribo when they will come in contact with the surface of this cold water bottle. Okay, a cold surface or jetia contact ot ahibo, then this water vapor will turn into water. Gaseous state or pora liquid water লৈ convert হৈ যাব and what is the process is condensation yes so a sweat droplets a water droplets je dekha pai aso this is actually water vapor present in the atmosphere thanda surface or contact ot ohar pisot ki ho jabo water vapor gets converted into liquid water heavy hoy hekarne surface ot lagi thake thik ase so these tiny sweat droplets in cold water bottles kihor karne ami dekha pai aso because of condensation not because of evaporation okay cotton clothes or jodi question ahe it is because of evaporation what the water bottle or question ahile it is because of condensation many students make mistakes okay so e duta bhalkoi sai loba thik ase okay so cooling effect of evaporation e gita nohoy aru bahut questions aibo pare aru bahut applications ase okay so jodi kiba doubt ase ba aru jodi examples lage aru jodi questions lage you can always comment us thik ase moi jiman hini dorkari hekhini to koi disu but if you want more I am happy to give you so eta horu comment eri diba and I'll be back with another class so ajir class or karone imane asile ajir class on ami ki pohilu we studied about evaporation ki hoy evaporation kene koi hoy how is evaporation different from boiling of water ki asle vaporization how are they different yes factors ami pohilu and then we studied about the cooling effect of evaporation this was all for today's class ami aru eta class korim where horu bostu kisman chapter majot eri thoi ha hoise okay so he horu kisman bostu which are very important we will discuss in the next class okay so this is all for today thank you for joining and I will see you in the next class